good evening. We are just leaving our hotel, which is right here behind us, and we are going right over here. We are only a parking lot away from a new restaurant called Simply Capri, and it's actually owned by the same people that run Via Napoli in Epcot. So we are going to go see if their pizza tastes anything like Via Napoli as an alternative when maybe you can't get a reservation or aren't going to the park that day and you're really craving some pizza. So we figured we would take you along, show you what we get, and tell you how it is. You hungry?
Go. I am.
Ooh, yes, smells good already. So if you don't know, Flamingo Crossings is where cast members live. They have some buildings over on this side, and they've recently just built all of this area up. So this is Simply Capri where we're going for dinner tonight. But there's also fast food and CVS and a Target down here. They literally just opened a Fit to Run running store. There's a Five Below, and then a bunch of restaurants as well. So lots of options here coming in. A lot of storefronts that aren't even filled yet. So more is probably coming. It's just taking some time to build it all up, but a nice new little area to explore. Here's the menu. They have a bunch of beverages on the back, then they also have a wine list as well, so plenty of options. I am not drinking this evening though. Alright, so we ordered this for our appetizer. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to butcher it. You say it then. How do you say it, Mr. Italian?
Fritto Sorrentino.
Okay. And then we did the margarita pizza. We were gonna do this one, but there's no sauce on it, so we changed our minds and went with the margarita. And Paul got a glass of wine. I will say that is a pretty small pour.
Fritto Sorrentino.
That is not the wine, that's
No,
the
I know.
appetizer.
I just like saying it. It just rolls off the tongue.
I just got a Coke Zero, but yeah. That's not very much wine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not.
They did bring us out some plates for the appetizers, and they set mine down, and it is already covered in food. So, not the best first impression, but we'll see how it keeps going here. Here is the appetizer. Oh my gosh, these are gigantic. I'm glad we are just sharing one pizza. They're personal sized, and I think this is gonna be more than enough. Here is the cross section. It's cutting it. It seemed to be cooked perfectly. Honey, how is it?
It's good? Yeah, good.
All right, I'm gonna try. I really like this. It's very light, so even though it has cheese and meat in it, it doesn't feel really heavy. So it's almost like a refreshing style of pizza, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very easy to eat.
Yeah, very light.
All right, and the pizza came out. They only serve 12-inch pizzas here, so it's not like Via Napoli where you have the bigger sizes or anything, but it looks good. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we finished eating. The pizza was only okay. I did not think it was anything like Via Napoli. Would you say the same?
No.
It did not taste wood-fired, which I felt like they were advertising it as a more wood-fired pizza, but I do not believe it was. It had way too much sauce, and it was very bitter, which might be a little bit more authentic, although when we were in Europe, we never had sauce that was that bitter, and they just put too much of it on there. It was very mediocre, in my opinion.
The pizza came with basil and fresh mozzarella. That was good.
Yes.
Those tasted good. But
the sauce kind of ruined it.
Yeah, a little bit too much sauce.
And the dough was only meh. It wasn't that great. For a $20 pizza, I wouldn't go back. We've had much better other places. For example, in one of our previous videos that I can link, when we went to Mount Dora, we had pizza, and it was an outdoor wood fire oven, and it was excellent. So I would go there 100 times before coming back here. Also, throughout the meal, they brought us other tables' food twice. And I feel like they were still trying to, oh, there's a big branch. They're still trying to work through a lot of the kinks of being a new restaurant, and I get that. They've been open almost 2 months though. So I feel like those are little mistakes that happen like in the first week, not the first 2 months. Didn't care for the fact that my initial plate was dirty either. And then another thing that I didn't care for was, in order to get a refill on my Coke, the bar has to do it, so I had to wait until all the bar drinks were made before I could get my refill. So, little weird things there that I just didn't care for. I did like they were out of the wine that Paul was going to order, so he got a different one that was off of the bottle list, and they opened the bottle and gave him just one glass. So that was excellent, and we didn't complain. We didn't say one thing. We told them that the food was excellent. You know, we are not those people. We don't like to be a hassle in any way. And they automatically took 10% off of our bill for the fact that they kept bringing us other people's food, which I didn't think was necessary at all, but was very nice of them to do. So I also felt like they were very pushy on alcohol and very pushy on dessert, just really trying to get you to spend more money. And I don't know, I feel like if someone says no, you should honor that. Just little things in my own opinion, but you know, if it's something that you want to give a try, definitely do so. I just don't think that we will ever go back. Do you?
Probably not. With the amount of restaurants that we have gone to and that we have the opportunity to go to, I don't think that we would come back to this one.
Yeah.
We would choose a lot of other ones, not just Italian, but just in general over this one.
Yeah, I would go to a different restaurant on Disney property before probably going back. So that's our overall review. If you've tried it or if you're planning on trying it, comment below, let us know what your thoughts were. If you had a similar experience or a better one, because you know, again, it could have just been an off night. Never take just one video's review when you are looking forward to trying something. Go in with your open mind and try it yourself. We highly recommend doing that. We've done that ourselves and have seen reviews where people rave about something or they say they hate it and we have a complete opposite opinion. So you never know. But with that, we'll sign off and we hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Yep.
And we'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.